Hey, 8th grade, welcome to day 3 of week 3, April 8th. So I just wanted to let you know what you are responsible for today. So you're going to click on your classwork tab. You're going to go to week 3, day 3. So you have a scatter plot activity. There's a lot of instructions here because there's a couple of different ways that you can complete this. So to complete the assignment, you can use one of the options below. A is using the Google Slides version. So another teacher figured out that if we presented the assignment to you as a Google slide and you open up your own copy, then you can actually type on the slide. So I don't actually know how that works, but the teacher was like so nice and provided all the directions on what you would have to do in order to do this assignment digitally. So like on the computer, she tells you open up your own copy, using a circle where you would click insert shape and you would pick circle, you would plot your points. Using a line, you click insert line, you draw your line of best fit, which is your trend line. You have to answer the questions by clicking on the box and typing your answers, and then you click submit and turn in. So if this seems like an easier option for those of you that were having like any kind of difficulty, whether it was getting access to a printer or doing it on your own, this seems like this might be the way to go, and I'll show you that option. It's at the bottom. Oops, went too far. So this is it right here, the Google Slide version, and I'll show you. You're going to click on it. It'll be your own copy. So here's your activity, and then this is where you do the work. So you're going to create a scatter plot based on the table that was on the previous slide, and then you see here it says click to type. You would type in your answers, and then you would click submit. Okay, to make the shapes in the line, you click insert, here's shape, and you would click on, circle to make your points. You could insert a line to make your trend line, okay? So I feel like you guys are definitely more savvy at this than I am. So the teacher said it worked out really well for her class for a different assignment that she did where they had to graph. So I wanted to give this option to you in case that seems like an easier route to go. The other way is to use the Google Doc version, which are like what you've been seeing, where you have the option to print the worksheet completed and upload a picture of your work. That's this one right here. Okay, it's the same thing. I can click on it to show you, but it's the same thing that you just saw on the slides. You have the table, and then you would create your graph based on the table and the data in the on the previous page. You answer the questions and you turn in and submit. So that's like what we've normally been doing. So if that's working for you, then go for it. If you do not have access to a printer, you can use the data from the table and create your own graph on graph paper. If you have it at home, you could create your own graph paper, upload a picture of it, of your work. Just make sure that you also include those questions and answers at the bottom. You could, I don't see why not, you could use the Desmos.com if you feel like that might be easier, and take a screenshot of your graph and then just make sure you include those questions at the bottom. You could also always send me a picture of your work by either texting it to me to our Google Classroom phone number or to my Instagram account that's provided, okay? And here's just another reminder to be sure to include your answers to the questions at the bottom of the graph based on the graph that you created. So it's not just making the graph, it's also those questions as well, okay? And then I'm giving you a little creative extra credit if you decide to do it. If you include a hand-drawn, colorful, and fun spring picture with your assignment, I will give you some extra credit towards your classwork grade. All right, don't tell anyone because I don't know if the other classes are doing that too, but just wanted to give you guys a little boost if you needed it. Okay, everything's due at 11:59 p.m. Good luck, stay safe, and I will talk to you soon.